ABC7 Newsroom, we want to bring you an update on that deadly high-rise apartment building fire we've been following all afternoon. This is video of that shortly after this fire broke out just after 10 o'clock this morning. Chicago firefighters now tell us that fire turned deadly after firefighters were able to find one person deceased in a 15th story apartment unit as they went from unit to unit searching for people who may be trapped. We're also told 8 other people were taken to a nearby hospital, all of them injured, but all of them are expected to be okay. Investigators are now on the scene trying to figure out exactly what started that fire. As of right now, firefighters say they were first alerted to that fire when someone in a 16th floor unit called 911 saying they smelled smoke. That fire spread both up and down all along that same corridor vertically in the building, burned 10 different floors. Firefighters say they had to battle some unusual conditions with a heavy wind that was blowing that fire up and down through the building. People were able to stay in their units while firefighters battled that blaze. But one of the things that made it particularly difficult was the weather, the high wind and the snowstorm that was happening as this high-rise fire was happening. Larry Mowry has been tracking that snowstorm for us all afternoon, and he has an update. Larry, what are we looking at here?
Well, Liz, the storm itself is winding down, and all the alerts we had in place for much of the area have been canceled early. So we have no longer any winter weather advisories in place here on the Illinois side. But Northwest Indiana, Lake and Porter County, you continue under a winter weather advisory until midnight. The reason you're still included is we'll get some lake effect snow to develop later this evening and overnight tonight. Most of us saw about 2 to 3 inches of snow, some spots a little more than that. Naperville 4.5, Joliet 4.3. Those totals have come down this afternoon. The snowpack has melted some as temperatures remain above freezing. It's 34 at Midway, 34 at O'Hare. We still have some very light precipitation falling, mainly in the form of snowflakes and drizzle. Kind of see that here on the radar as I put it into motion. It's all kind of waning and shifting off to the east. The back edge of the precipitation is out here to the west, but occasional light snow showers and drizzle will still be possible through the evening and even overnight tonight. But the winds are coming down the lake, and eventually we'll get a little lake enhancement and some lake effect snows flowing into northwest Indiana as we go through the night tonight. But our main system is pulling away. Heaviest of the snow now from Toronto back towards Detroit. For us, as you look at Futurecast overnight tonight, still occasional snow showers this evening. And overnight tonight, you can see that lake effect snow band pointed towards either Lake County, Porter County, or LaPorte County. And it'll kind of wander back and forth as we go through the night into the early morning hours tomorrow. More scattered snow at times tomorrow. Nothing like today, but occasional snow showers with us really off and on through the entire day tomorrow. And we'll probably add some minor accumulation to the snow that's already out there during the day tomorrow with a ½ inch to maybe 1 inch in some spots. Right along the lakefront could be slightly higher totals, but I don't expect anybody to get more than 1 inch of snow for us tomorrow into tomorrow night. Friday, still some snow showers around. Another burst of some heavy snow comes in on Saturday with 2 to 4 inches likely then. Morning snow on Sunday. We'll keep things cold for next week with temperatures in the 20s and the teens. Liz?
Okay, Larry, one storm moving out, another moving in. Thanks. We'll get back to you at 4 o'clock this afternoon. Now, investigators are on the scene of that deadly high-rise apartment building fire, trying to find exactly what may have started that fire. They've still not identified the person who they found deceased on the 15th floor of that building. 8 other people we're told are being treated for injuries and are expected to be okay. People who were in those units that have now been displaced are being helped by the Salvation Army. This took the work of more than 300 firefighters and 85 pieces of equipment to ultimately bring this blaze under control after it burned for several hours in the middle of the day. We'll have the very latest on this investigation on our news at 4. You can also check our website anytime for the latest updates. We'll see you in just a bit.